FLX podcast round 2. This year we're going to take a team look at the experiences in the destination, change up the format a little, and just share with you what Steuben is all about.
That sounds like a good plan.
You got anything to add to that?
We've seen some fun things that I'm excited to share about. That's for sure.
What was the most fun thing you've seen recently?
So far?
Hint, hint.
Well, let's just dive on in.
Dive right in.
We're not subtle. Well, we got a new coffee spot in the area.
Yeah.
It's called the Service Station, which I believe was an actual service station at one point.
It was. And you got to get their name straight. Service Station FLX.
Oh, excuse me. Service Station FLX.
But yes, an old service station in Hammondsport, New York. We had the privilege of going early and getting kind of a behind-the-scenes tour, which was pretty neat.
It's a coffee shop now / bicycle enthusiast
hangout
spot. It's very cool. Yeah. It's very I don't know if modern's the right word.
I would say modern.
Modern, the furniture and the vibe
sleek.
of it.
It's got some neon lights.
Very nice.
But we got to sit down with Kim and Nolan.
Yes.
They were really cool. They had talked about a lot of their experiences with cycling, how they got into it.
That's right.
Several years ago. They've toured everywhere. They go all over the country, all over Europe, everywhere cycling, and they loved the coffee shop vibes of the cycling community, and they wanted to bring it to our area for you to experience and me.
It's and you don't have to be a cycling enthusiast to go there. It's just that's the vibe, and it's encouraged for cyclists to go stop there.
Well, they expanded that whole building too. At first, it was just the right side. They actually the garage doors and stuff. They expanded the They have a cool patio that extends over, and then they have the roastery.
I know that room
was cool.
Was cool. We got some behind-the-scenes footage of that. The process of roasting beans is not what I expected.
What did you expect? Or what was different than what you expected?
I didn't know that it involved so much checking.
Constant monitoring.
And it could have just been for our benefit because we were there and they were just like, look, now it's a little bit more brown.
Especially when they're trying to mimic a recipe or something.
Yeah, but there's also an element of technology attached to it. There's they have this computer attached to it that kind of runs it basically. Yeah. With a graph that I think it's trying to mimic a certain.
Well, he was saying if it goes up, you gotta either turn up the heat or turn it down to keep the graph in line with each other. So you gotta kind of sit there while you're roasting it.
In my mind, all that because if you look at the equipment, it looks like industrial. Mm-hmm. So in my mind, I'm it takes me back to when you're shoving coal in the furnace to heat it up.
Steam engine to keep the train running.
I think I've been watching too many movies. But
nice.
But it's cool how that's evolved because it's never something I thought about how you just buy the beans at the store usually.
Yeah. It was really cool to see the progress. And then I actually had a few in my hand. Remember she poured the raw beans in our hand? Well, I didn't know where the garbage can was, so I stuck them in my pocket.
You stole beans?
I stole 5 beans.
Thievery.
But everyone else threw them away after they found a garbage can, but I didn't know where to put them, so I put them in my pocket. And guess what happened?
Did your cats get to them?
No, they roasted in my dryer when I put through the wash.
Did you
so that pair of jeans has kind of a coffee stain in my pocket when it came out.
You didn't wear them today?
No.
This is the perfect episode to wear it.
Well, I don't think I'm going to keep them. It's pretty bad. So
at least you get a nice coffee smell.
Yes, that's true.
You don't like.
I love coffee.
No, but you don't like your clothes smelling like food and drink.
Food.
Oh, coffee's fine.
Coffee's okay. Coffee's just got a great aroma. So I don't know. But yeah, food.
Food, you don't like the smell of that attaching to. Gotcha.
No, so
it's a great place. I can't wait to go back. By the time this comes out, it'll be open already, and it opens on my birthday, April 18th.
Happy early birthday!
Thank you. I'm excited to see how they end up doing. I've been excited about a lot of the new stuff that's been opening lately. There's been a lot of good, cool new stuff around to go check out.
Well, and I know it's our job to get out there and share all this stuff, but we really dive into that experience, and it's a rewarding job to be able to kind of get that first glimpse or talk to the people and hear those behind the scenes stories that really why did these people choose to do a service station coffee shop?
That's right.
And that's a really cool aspect to have conversations with those folks and stuff and really see the passion behind what people are doing out there and stuff. So it's exciting, but
very exciting.
Coffee keeps you warm, right?
Unless you're drinking a cold one.
Touche.
I just ruined his segue.
Yeah, you did. Totally. But I want to revisit a fun outing we had. At Canadia Park.
Oh,
Canadia with a K.
Canadia with 2 Ks.
We went one day, maybe a month ago or so, while there was still snow on the ground.
I think it was January.
It was quite bitter.
3 months ago.
Quite cold. It's what, 3 degrees out?
It was very cold. It was the coldest day I think we had.
We thought it'd be smart to go on a hike.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was very like serene, quiet. Yes. And like the coolest part was the path right off the adjacent to the parking lot. Like you kind of walk up to this like path that's like closed in, but then the minute you get past the tree line, it's like it opened right up. It was very like huge forests, like kind of canyons, little streams. Like it was very, very like, I don't know, mythical, or it was very serene.
Fantastical.
Fantastical. Perfect. But like you could hear your breathing and stuff. Like it was very peaceful and relaxing. Yeah. It was awesome. So I have not hiked that in the summer or spring, but I'm curious to see what the vibe is in there, because I imagine it being like kind of dark and cool with all the canopy and stuff. But it was a cool experience.
Well, I like that place because it's a year-round thing. Like you can't, like, it's well known for camping.
Not in the winter.
No, not in the winter. but the fact that you can still do something there in the winter is really cool. You know who hangs around all year round?
I do.
You know, my arch enemy, the bald eagle.
So let's start from the top on this one.
Okay.
All right.
Do you want to tell it?
I'm curious
I'm curious to see how you are seeing my suffering.
So Quinn comes on board to explore Steuben, and he wants to capture footage of a bald eagle.
Possible. We got them in the area.
We work in Corning, and there's 2 bald eagles that sit in the trees right off of Centerway Bridge. So he goes out and tries to capture them.
Right now you're watching how close I've gotten so far.
Close. It's been 2 years and he can't capture a damn eagle.
Look, what I realized is that you really have to be one of those people who like wears camo
patiently,
and you know me with the patience.
Yeah,
it ain't there.
Well, he walks up and he's this big guy and he's walking up trying to sneak closer, and they're like, "Yeah, no, we're leaving."
It's tough. They're smart. You know, they see stuff. They're birds of prey.
They are. No, thank you, Quinn. You're not filming me.
No, not well. One day it's gonna be the best episode of my life when I show you.
Get a picture of it.
Forget the podcast. We're starting with this. So
I got the eagle.
Anyway, but yeah. So back to Canadia Park.
I'm excited because I have not yet. I'm an avid fisherman.
Yeah.
And Canadia Park is actually called Almond Reservoir. So there's another name for it. And it's loaded with fish. I want to get out fishing on it.
Yeah.
And I've kayaked on it, but I haven't really had the opportunity to fish, so I'm looking forward to that.
You've definitely kayaked on it for work.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is fun.
When I say for work, it's just him being on camera and just casting all the time. But you didn't do anything long enough to catch anything.
No, but I've heard there's good fish in there, so I will let you know, and I'll show the picture of that too.
There you go, yeah.
But so it's a great place. You can camp in the summer. They got cool activities. Highly recommend it. So yeah, check out Canadia Park. It's a cool place.
Yeah,
we'll be back. So
definitely. It's definitely one of my favorite spots for the outdoors.
Oh yeah,
that we have around here.
Yeah, and then you know what time it is, right?
I think it's lunchtime.
Quinn and I like to go to lunch.
Yeah.
We go to a lot of places.
Yeah.
We support the local restaurant scene.
However, we've had to slow down because
bank account isn't liking it. But we have a new restaurant in town.
Local economy is loving it.
Yeah.
Bank account, not so much.
But there's so much good stuff to eat, especially right here on Market Street, that we have a new restaurant that came in. A newer restaurant, newer for Corning. They were located out of Horseheads, but Jeppes.
That's right. Italian place.
Delicious pizza.
Well, first of all, for us, it's great. It's across the street.
Yeah, it's quick.
Literally.
Quick, easy.
Like
boom.
2 seconds.
But yeah, for a good slice, a sub.
That's right.
They have calzones.
And they're pretty quick too.
Whole dinner menu, I believe. So like I've had chicken parmesan.
They have
delicious.
a lot of dessert items too.
I didn't get any of them yet.
I haven't either. But there was like, I saw like some kind of
there's a whole cabinet.
Chocolate cake or something.
Cannolis.
Yeah, a lot of Italian desserts.
So is that for lunch today? Is dessert?
I think we're going to have to go today.
I guess just check it out again.
Poor bank account.
Since Monday. So, but yeah, so Giuseppe's is awesome. You know,
recommend, yeah.
There's a bunch of other new places popping up,
but stay tuned for other episodes because we're going to be shouting out a lunch place all the time. There's a lot of places around here that's delicious.
Yeah, definitely.
So we will definitely tell you about them.
Yeah. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed our new format, and I hope that you guys tune back in. So with that note, we're going to say...
Stay groovy.
Stay groovy.
I forgot what the sign-off was.
We're going to have it.
That's right.
Dave do that too.
Yeah. Dave, end the podcast.
Stay groovy.